Hi, Gina. So I went ahead and pulled a spread for you, and I seen your questions, so I will try to just explain what I'm getting from the cards. Hopefully, it can answer or make some sense to the questions you're asking. So, your major card is the Justice card, the Hangman, and the Ace of Cups. With the Justice card, with the Justice card and the Ace of Cups, it always makes me feel that whatever you had put out in past relationships is usually what's going to come back around to you. That, it's almost like there's a validation, there's a justification coming around in your world right now. Now, the Ace of Cups is all about rekindling or a new love to come. Now, I don't know if you're in a relationship right now. The Hangman suggests clarity time to pull back, space to let you grow spiritually, physically, to know exactly what you want out of a relationship. Now, with the Justice card, it comes balance, in a relationship. Are you getting what you want out of it? Is it enough for you? Is the question. Is it someone coming back from a past love? Or is this a new love that you're wanting? There needs to be balance in the way of thinking, putting past fears and putting them aside. Because I feel that it takes time to grow certain relationships. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, with that, I'm getting that it's going to happen quickly. If not, if you're already in a relationship. If not, then it's going to be quicker than you expect. To trust yourself always when it comes to relationship and when it comes to employment, your job. Trust yourself, but don't give too much into the other person. Sorry, I'm just reading your cards. There's a time where we have to just let go. So, I want to ask if someone's coming back from your past, wanting to rekindle something, but maybe it's time to let go of that and to move forward. To release all judgments against what has happened and what things you have done and what others have done. They say that we have to take 100% responsibility for everything that happens in our life. I mean, that's highly agreeable. But on some point, I'm like, how can everything that happens to us in our lives be 100% our fault? You know what I mean? So, to have patience with that, I feel like that needs a lot of work there. Releasing judgments on other people. Now, like I said, I feel balance and love. And I feel like a recognition there. Almost like the other person grew more or you grew more. But it's going to take some time, but not as long as you think. I feel that this person is going to be or already is, like I said, I don't know if you're already in a relationship, very well stabled, very calm person, very healing in a way. So I want to ask if he is in the medical field or, sorry, I'm just looking. He is very calm and he is very in control of his emotions. but he likes to stir the pot, and he likes to do things very quickly, whether it be making people do what he wants to do, or flying off somewhere, or driving somewhere without even giving a day's notice, is kind of what I'm getting for the person. In the past, I feel that you always had a true desire since you were little. You're the one that always led the way out of the darkness. It's almost like you were in the front holding the flashlight, or holding the candle and saying, this way. Um, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. But your walls and your structure has rebuilt in a way. I feel that you've opened up more when it comes to other people trying to give you advice. To trust more. I know that may be confusing when it comes to trusting people. Sometimes we have to put our ego aside, and we have to trust in the fact that either your job or a relationship is all that is saying that is going to be. I mean, all you can do is trust in that. you know don't get too caught up, and don't have too many things going on to the point where you're not going to notice if it's not true. you know I want to ask if you want a child here with the Empress card. Now, she also signifies authority and sacredness and respect. That you should always be respected as a woman. You know, the Empress is all about love and fertility and sunshine and joyness and earth. She is of earth. You know, so I want to say to try to trust more. Maybe you're questioning if you should trust something, and the answer is yes, but don't get too, I don't want to say brainwashed, but don't get too caught up in other subjects where you're not seeing what's going on. I feel that you think like you're not good enough for something, and I want to say that you are. You're positive. I feel like this really weighs on you a lot, and I want to say don't. You are so worthy of anything you want to do or anybody that you want to love. Like, don't ever think that you're not good enough for anybody. All right? Because I see opportunity here for you coming. It's almost like you thought you were pinned down, and you thought that you've been stepped on so much or verbalized so much to the point that you just want to give up. That I feel that you're going to rise up from that, and you're going to have some kind of opportunity here, and it's going to be something that just ignites your soul. you know mm. So I see a proposal coming up here for you. Oof. I try to give times, but let me see. I'm seeing that perfect love that's going to last a while, a long time, and a small ceremony here. October. 10 months. October, 10 weeks. I just feel true love here. It's almost like a soulmate. Sorry. It's almost like a soulmate twin flame love. It's like the perfect love that would pull the weight off your shoulders. So that's what I'm getting for that, for you. I do see opportunity here. You did ask about your job. And I do see you rising up for that. Now, your final card, just make sure that you see people for who they truly are. I do see so much love here. So I see that happening. I really want to get your opinion on that. Don't feel that, like I said with these cards down here and your final card, I don't feel you're not worthy enough to break free from something that you're not happy in. Okay? Know your worth and, kind of work on this a little bit, what I had said in the beginning with the releasing here of the judgment of releasing other people and not blaming yourself anymore. All right, girls, so that is what I'm getting, and I'm sorry it took so long, and I will see you in PM. Blessings.